It seemed like we were all just getting used to phones with high-resolution cameras on them for tasks as mundane as trapping everyday life, when suddenly phones started coming with not one but two cameras. Although it may be surprising to learn that the first dual-camera smartphone showed up all the way back in 2011, they didn't experience an explosion in popularity until recently. But why? Well, there is actually utility to having more than one lens on the back of your smartphone, unlike some other marketing gimmicks that just draw you in with larger and larger numbers. So one of the most common reasons to have a second camera is to give the user telephoto functionality. And that is basically exactly what it sounds like. A telephoto lens allows the photographer to zoom in on something that is further off into the distance. You see, although you can probably pinch to zoom on your single lens phone camera, what's really happening is that the logic inside your phone is just enlarging whatever image was already being picked by the sensor. This is called digital zoom, and it basically shouldn't be used at all. Just take the original photo and crop it later if you need to do it. It is pretty much the same thing. So a telephoto lens is a lens with a longer focal length, and it can overcome this problem, especially as it is difficult to build lenses that can have optical zoom. That is to say, they can be close and far away on the fly into a smartphone, unless you don't care about being able to carry it around in your pocket. So this regular lens plus telephoto camera setup is common in flagships such as the iPhone and Samsung Galaxy, but some manufacturers actually go the other way around. They include an ultra-wide angle lens on the secondary camera instead of a telephoto camera. Wide angle lenses, in a nutshell, instead of being built for getting a look of distant objects, wide angle cameras allow you to take more of the scene while standing where you are. It's great if you want to get a dramatic view of a valley or a cityscape, or a selfie with your friends, or upload a pic of your apartment to Airbnb. That makes it look much more spacious than it actually is. Now, still, other phones put a monochrome sensor into their second camera, meaning you can shoot in black and white. Wait, hold on, what's the point of then? When it takes about 2 seconds to apply a filter that will convert your image to black and white. Ah, yes. Well, black and white sensors tend to have better sensitivity to light than color ones, meaning that they can perform better in low light scenarios and can produce images with less noise. Now, although many modern smartphones allow you to use monochrome camera on its own to just take black and white photos, what's more interesting is the fact that these phones can take image data from the color sensor and the black and white sensor and then combine them to make a sharper looking image than what you'd see with just the color sensor alone. Huawei's current lineup is notable to having this feature, and this image sensor combining functionality is not limited to phones with monochrome cameras either. Other phones that have lenses of two different focal lengths, as we discussed, can actually work together to sense depth, allowing for blurry background to be applied in software post-processing. And while this effect is not as good as you'd get on a larger standalone camera with a big sensor, it can still look pretty good. In a pinch for a carry anywhere all the time device. Keep in mind though that all of this, there are trade-offs. Typically, the second camera on a phone is much lower quality than the normal camera. So, none of this functionality actually makes your phone a substitute for a higher end point and shoot camera or even a DSLR. So, it's cool to see smartphones becoming more and more versatile when it comes to snapping photos, especially if you don't want to lug around bulky instruments in your quest to become Instagram famous. Speaking of lugging around things, is this channel. So if you like the video, hit the like button and also don't forget to subscribe.